and welcome to the Turnbuckle Talk Podcast with your host, the hiredgun. First, like, strive, share. Alright, y'all. So, a lot of things happen. A lot of things happen. A lot of things happen. That's just letting me go. But I'm here. We got a couple more days before WrestleMania, baby. We Wednesday. We talk about AEW right quick with the whole. Today will be their first. Today, uh, they've been on CBS or TNT, the longest wrestling company, meaning they passed Nitro, Monday Night Nitro, from back in the day. Uh, it's a good milestone. It's a good milestone. I'm not gonna poo-poo over AEW over there. Now I will say this. So there's rumors that's happening that came out yesterday about Mariah May uh, probably leaving AEW. There was also a rumor that she after her release, Tony Khan denied it. Now look, I'm a fan. More ways than one, I'm a fan. You know, but it, her leaving is a big deal. Like her leaving, like because she was AEW World Heavyweight champ. Okay, now her reign as women's champ wasn't good, and that's booking wise. That's not her fault that it wasn't good. I but like it just wasn't good. It was like she was holding the belt just for storyline purposes. Right? And like she was holding the belt, like just to lose it, like just to lose it back to Tony Storm. You know, like that's what it was. That's what it looked like. Because like did she have title defenses? Yes, but I said this before about this situation with uh her being champ. They were more focused on Monet than May. Because like she didn't get like even though she was women's champ, she never got the main event. Like she never got it. Even when she was fighting Tony Storm, she never got it. And Sasha, not Sasha, Monet got it all the time. Like it was like she was a more important champ, and I'm quite sure May felt that way too. Like not that she not feeling that way as she was the mid card champion, but Tony made her feel that way. You know, so eh, but if she leaves, like we have to understand something here. Now there are some people, and Jay Lethal comes to mind when I talk about this. Like there are some people that feel like WWE is not everybody's dream to go to, or you don't have to go to WWE to make it. Like because he said that. Like he said it, and he never went to WWE. Alright, even when RH was gone, he from the go. Alright, or got brought. He left RH before that happened, and he went to AEW. And I'm quite sure he could have went to WWE several times, but he just never went that route. Alright, now saying that, regardless of where you go or what you do in other companies, the dream is still to go to WWE. Now, I didn't say the dream is to go to WWE and be famous or win an award title. No, I'm quite sure you want that, but the dream is it to get a job there and work there. That's the dream. I'm not saying you can't get paid and be champ somewhere else like in AEW or TNA. I'm not saying it because you can do that. All right, there's nothing wrong with it either. All right, because I'm gonna still see you as a main eventer. If you main event somewhere else, I'm gonna still see you as the guy there. But eventually, when you done everything at one place, you want to see if you can do it somewhere else. Like look at AJ Styles. AJ Styles, matter of fact, he turned down a contract for WWE. Like he turned it down. All right, because there wasn't enough money at the time. Wrong time, and he went to AEW, right? Right, and he did everything. He was Mr. TNA, right? And then he went to New Japan, and eventually he ended up in WWE. Like that's still the dream, you know. That's still the goal, you know. I'm not saying it should be everybody's dream to go to WWE. That's, that's not the case here. It's not. And you don't have to be you don't have to go to WWE to make money. That's obvious because some people pick TNA. I mean TNA. Some people pick AEW over WWE for two reasons. They don't want to go to NXT. All right, and B, money, money. You know, like sometimes people, wrestlers, don't want to go to NXT because they think that's beneath them. It is what it is. Like I'm not, I can't say that they're wrong. I can't say that they're right. All right, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like going to NXT first. Like you go there, you become champ there, put that on your resume, get called up, and you go from there. I still say to this point that Roger Strong, Adam Cole, and Kyle O'Reilly shouldn't have left. They shouldn't have. They should have stayed. Now, saying that, I don't feel like I don't feel like uh, uh, no, I feel like them not going. I mean, them staying um hurt them. Now, mind you, we don't know this happens uh, if they stay. So we don't know if Vince changes the situation, and I mean we don't know if Vince leaves or not. But if Vince leaves and Adam Cole stays, right? A lot of stuff don't happen. Cole don't get hurt. Cole don't get concussed. None of these things happen to him then. Like none of these things happen if he stayed. Alright? Undisputed era, like, uh, like they become a big thing in WWE. Then, like they get called up. Adam Cole's probably United States champion, or IC champion, or world champion because he was the guy at one point. You know, like they were showcasing him a lot. So like I'm assuming like if Bobby Fish is still in WWE, then probably. You know, like I'm a firm believer that they make things happen in the E. You know, speaking of the E, or free agents, Jeff Cobb, Joe Cobb is one of them. But he was in New Japan, which New Japan is losing a lot of wrestlers, like a lot. I didn't know how many wrestlers were losing contracts or jobs until recently. Or New Japan had so many free agents out there. Like I thought it was just like three of them, and because there was a couple other wrestlers that just resigned, and then what's his name, Knight, Lee Knight, David Knight. He just went to AEW, and he had to try out with WWE, but he didn't go that route. He went the AEW route. So, and then Nitro is a free agent now. There's a couple other wrestlers that are free agents, man, from New Japan. One of them used to work for WWE, so who knows what about that? But you know, like like there's some stuff going on in New Japan. I don't know what they finna do. They got to find some new wrestlers. They got to do something. And then you know what's funny? You know what's funny? The Rock had a New Japan shirt on his last Instagram picture. Like he had a shirt on. Hold on, Nick Khan shuts down locker room cancer. We're all seeing the point. Okay. Like, I know companies go through this when they lose wrestlers. Like TNA, it happened to TNA, and it's still happening with TNA. But they just signed some people recently, so we'll see how that go. But it happens with TNA, it happens with AEW, it happens with WWE, it happens with New Japan. It happens everywhere. Like it does. They lose wrestlers, and they gotta restock restock wrestlers. Right. That's why you see people being champ out of nowhere, or like it just happens. It just happens, and you just gotta retool. It even happens in NXT. NXT men's division was weak. It's still kind of weak now, but it's getting better. That's because you call people up, or you lose people, and then you gotta restock, retool. That's where you gotta retool. You know, eventually NXT women's division don't have to do that because it's stuck as it is right now. Eventually, when these females get called up, it's gonna have to happen again. You know, but Jeff Cobb is another one who he his contract was coming up, and all his friends in AEW, people he knows in AEW, and Jeff Cobb had no interest in going to AEW. Like no interest in going there whatsoever. All right, and you know why? Because regardless of the situation, like money wise, and uh, like money wise, like regardless of the money, or TV deal, or how to sometimes it ain't about that. Sometimes it's about, sometimes it's about how they how a company sees you, right? Or like I just said, sometimes it's about WWE. Sometimes it's just about the dream. Hold up, hold up. Sometimes it's just about the dream. Well, the goal is to get to WWE. Like especially when you older, especially when you older and uh like when you in your 40s. It ain't about friends then. It's not. It's not about. It's about money still, but it's about hey, this is probably be my last contract. Where I make some good money. I want to do it in WWE. Like that's pretty much how that is. You know, like this is probably my last move, my last contract. I want to make some money. If there's money to make in WWE or if there's a chance I can work there, I want to work there. Yeah, Jeff Cobb. That's his name. Jeff Cobb. You know, Jeff Cobb. That's his name. Now, I don't know what Jeff Cobb did in Lucha Underground, but he was there too. And he did decent work in New Japan, and when he did decent work when he was in AEW. Now, one thing I want to say, he was talking some mad shit a couple years ago about people leaving and going elsewhere. Well, nah, it's him. Nah, it's him, right? Right? Like, like stuff like I hate stuff like that. I hate when a wrestler talks so much crap and then they end up doing the same thing. Nah, it is what it is. Like you wanna talk big about your company while you're there. I get it. I get it because he's not the only one. He's not the first person to do that, and he won't be the last person to do it because Road Dogg and R Truth. I Road Dogg, R Truth, Billy Gunn. They all talk shit about WWE, and they all I don't know about Billy Gunn, but Road Dogg is there now in the E9. R Truth is there now too. So they not the last person. I mean, Hulk Hogan talk trash, my shit, like Brett talk trash, and they all went back. They all went back. Now it's more so. I'm right. Well, Stone Cold talk trash, and he came back. CM Punk talk trash, and he came back. So they all talk trash, and try to uh try to talk good about the other company. And then look what happened with look what happened with uh CM Punk. Like CM Punk talk trash, but about the E, and then like you find out later on that he wanted to go back before he even went to AEW. Like he was trying to make money, like Tucker deal with them then, but Vince was still there, and he's already said if Vince was still if Vince was still working for WWE, uh, a deal probably would have never got made. Like a deal probably wouldn't have got made. Like he said if Vince was still there, it probably wouldn't happen. Exactly. He said if Vince was still there, it probably wouldn't have happened. A deal probably wouldn't have happened. And then some people like Punk, and not Punk, Seth. When that happened, he's there. Now whether he's saying that or he just saying that to say that, is one thing, but like I truly don't know. Okay, no, I truly don't know if I'm quite sure some of the stuff that stuff is saying is true, right? Right, and some of it is just whatever. So Monday happened, and I thought Seth was gonna win. This Saturday, I don't think he's gonna win. I don't. I don't. Unless they do something Friday, to change my mind. But I doubt it. Either CM Punk's gonna win and he pins Seth, or Roman's gonna win. I don't see Seth winning that. I don't. I don't. He's done too much now for me to say he's gonna win. But we'll see. Now I didn't see Roman turning on Paul Monday, but good story, good story, good storytelling on Monday. Good storytelling on Monday. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the storytelling more than anything. But I also feel again I don't feel like Seth is gonna win now. Like I'm more in the iffy. I'm gonna come back on Friday and give my prediction on who I think is gonna win what, uh, what and everything. But we'll see, we'll see. But I enjoyed as much as people shitting on this storyline, or the feud. I like it. I do. I do. I do. I will say, I wish it was for something. Number one contendership for either belt. Like it should be. It should be for a world title shot. It should be. It's the main event for one of the WrestleManias. It should be for something, not just a match. So I do agree on that part. It should be worth something, because you already got the star power in this match, all right? And this is the main event. It should be worth something, But then, like, we'll see, we'll see. Like, I just wish it was worth. I just wish this match was for something besides just bragging rights. Because simply told you don't give it away and who win if you do that. Like you don't because it's not an automatic Roman's don't win. It's not an automatic that Seth's don't win. It's not an automatic that CM Punk's don't win. So putting the title on the line for it, or not title, putting uh putting a number one contendership out for it, it doesn't hurt anything because they all want a title shot. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Uh, Cena's gonna be there Friday. He's gonna be there Friday for SmackDown. Um, I do feel like the women's mid card titles should be on the show. I even feel like the Street Profits tag team titles should be on the show on Mania. I think that's important. Now I did say how you do that. Um, you have the Street Profits beat Motor City Machine Guns, or you have a DQ, and then you had the shit, and then you add that to the show. You, but I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna be there. The Street Profits are gonna be there, and the Miz and Carmella Hayes are gonna be there, and they're gonna start something, and there's gonna be a match added to this. I think that's gonna happen. Everybody's happy then. The Miz keeps his streak going for being at WrestleMania and having a match. you get Carmelo Hayes, and you get the Street Profits on the show, and you know that's a win-win for everybody. It just is like this is WrestleMania. You gotta make stuff happen. You gotta put more people on this card, in my opinion. You know, I know if it was any other day or any other pay per view, I wouldn't feel this way. Like I wouldn't. Like I like the formula of 5 to 4 matches, depending on what pay per view it is. Like I like that formula because then people get more time to show out. You know, but that's just me. That's just me. Um, I seen something the other day. What did I see? I seen something the other day I didn't like. Um, well, see, see, uh, you know, when Finn signed back his contract, he was supposed to get a push, right? And I'm not saying he's not getting a push, but you know, he's getting pinned. He's losing. He's still losing a lot. Like like when he was a face, he was losing, and then he got a heel turn, and they pushed him. You know, I don't think we ever gonna get the Finn we got a couple of years ago when he was just winning. You know, or uh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Like one of the feuds I'm not too keen on is a Damian Priest and and Drew McIntyre, and maybe Drew should be fighting for something like fighting for something else because you could have easily made this Drew versus Seth versus CM Punk uh, versus Roman. Could have been easier for a fatal four way. But then again, you already had a fatal four way with the IC title picture, so there's that. But you know, like I feel like Drew, I do feel like Drew should be doing more than what he's doing. I do feel like Drew should be doing more than what he's doing. But that's just me. Oh, it's not just me. Yeah, like some other people are saying that too. Some other people are saying that too. That Drew should be doing more than what he's doing. And you know, I thought Damian Priest moving to SmackDown would help him more. Eh, it's okay. It's okay. I what hurts him now is is him being by himself. Uh, you know, like he's not a mega star like Rhea. Like Rhea can stand on her own, you know, and it's looking like Damian Priest can't. I don't see him being champion. Like I don't, and he's on the wrong brand for that too. You know, I don't see. Well, at least I don't see him being WWE champion. Like the United States title, maybe, maybe, but I don't see him being world the WWE champion again. Nah, I think them days over with. Like they tried, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But that's just me. That's just me. That's just me on that part. You know, because like he got to sink his swim. He has to sink or swim right now on SmackDown because he's by himself. Like he's by himself right now. So like this is where you make it or break it. You away from the Judgment Day. You're away from Rhea. It's just you. You know. It's just you. It ain't nobody else. It's just you. You know, and I don't know. Like and maybe because who he's fighting now. This is the cop out though, but maybe it's because he's fighting Drew, and Drew's just better. Drew's just better. You know, but they giving him a high quality match against Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. He got to show out. He got to show out. And I'm quite sure it's gonna be a real good match. All right, but we'll see. We'll see. But I'm gonna end the show with that. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. Make sure y'all watch wrestling. Watch SmackDown this week and watch Mania Saturday and Sunday. Make sure y'all watch E-Feds. We should have some other stuff coming out pretty soon. This is the High Gun. Love you guys. God bless. I'm out.